he lies. The way you find out Trump lies is when he opens his fucking mouth. And you're over here talking about people telling the truth. Are you serious? You're supporting Trump, and you're talking about truth and lies. Your your whole ideology is based on
Mute
lies and
yourself.
deception.
I mute him so he can
Right.
laugh at
Before we move forward, where did you get the figure of 15,000?
Guys, he's slow. Listen to his speech. He's a little slow.
Yeah, I don't think he's all there, honestly. So we should take it easy on him. Hey, Rossinator. Yeah, what else you got to say, Rossinator? Trump? Who? If not Trump, who else?
So
Let's
you
say
want to
Trump.
tell me most?
Let's say Trump. Let's say Trump is eating. Let's say Trump is eating a burger and he croaks tomorrow. Who would be your next option for president of the U.S.A.?
Okay, so yeah, you just proved how slow you are. Over $75 billion, and he's not backing your ally. All of this funding and, you know, equipment and vetoing, and he's not. So, how slow are you? Sorry, wait, before I say that, excuse me, how old are you? Rossinator? Are you sure? What year? What year? What year? What year were you born? No, what year?
You,
Year.
just give us a
Give the
year.
year.
That's mean he's lying, Bella. He's lying.
Fascinator.
Okay.
Are you living in a double wide or a regular?
If you
I
said
didn't
you're
say your whole
29,
date of birth. I said year.
just a year,
Just the year.
he's gonna calculate it.
Okay, Rossinator. Is your
Bella,
trailer home
Yes,
in a
Stash.
trailer park, or
Bella,
does it
Yes.
just move
can you drop
around
and
all
come back
over
up?
the United States?
Drop and come back up. Go on, guys, continue.
Okay, your mother's basement.
Can I bring up
your
a
mother's
point?
basement or attic?
Can I bring up a point to Rosinid?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Please, Conan, go ahead.
Okay, Rosinator, so I'm gonna take the pretty obvious assumption that you consider the H group a T group, okay? Now, that is predominantly backed by Israel's views. Now, I'm going to speak about British mandate Palestine, okay? Specifically on the Israeli side. Okay. I'm gonna reference the mandate itself. Now, Article 2 of the mandate provided for self-governing institutions. Now, Rosnader, can you name me an Arab self-governing institution during the British mandate? I'm gonna assume you can't, judging by what I've heard on this live so far. Say that again, Rosnader, you cut out. That's what I just said, yes.
Okay,
No,
1 second.
no, the
No,
way we do
I'm
it
letting
is,
you
I
go,
just
man.
want to make a request from the viewers. Is there a pro-Israeli that can come up request so that Rosinator's not alone on the panel, so he doesn't feel ganged up on, or so we can?
There's a bowler.
No,
Bowler
no,
is
no, no.
back.
That but Bowler is not. Bowler
Oh,
just
no
comes in
is a
good.
and
troll.
trolls.
Oh,
He
okay.
doesn't say anything of
Is worse
substance.
than Jerusalem 55.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can tell from his comments is very ill-equipped for this debate.
There's a guy in the comments, Matthew of the Woods. He said he's
He
No,
doesn't
pro-Israel.
have enough
ignore him.
followers to come
He's
up.
got 10 followers. Matthew of the Woods. His followers ran away on October 7th.
Okay, so just leaving it out there so everyone can get back to the topic. Anyone who's pro Israel, please request to come up.
Okay, can I get back to my point?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
so Rossinator, during the British Mandate, can you name me an Arab majority self-governing institution? What? I said, during British Mandate, Palestine, can you name me a self-governing institution based on British Mandate Palestine? Okay, but I am correct. But I'm correct in saying no. Listen, but I'm correct in saying during the British Mandate, Jewish, like the Jewish populace, were given a self-governing institution. You know, the Jewish Agency, because you see, one of the key provisions of the mandate was Article 4, which gave the Jewish Agency quasi-governmental status as a public body with wide-ranging powers in economic and social spheres. Now, the Arabs weren't, they weren't allowed such a privilege. The only way that they were allowed such a privilege and any later concessions that were offered on matters of representation on the Arab majority were conditional on equal representation for the tiny minority, being the Jewish populace, and the large majority, being the Arab populace. So, for a start, that was already an uneven political playing field and a social playing field that was already constructed and British Mandate Palestine. Now, what I'm going to branch off to here is that tell me why groups such as Lehi and Ergon conducted attacks against the British while they were perfectly treated equally and favourably by the British, including the Palestinian police force, which was, in a sense, during the later days of the mandate, weaponised to suppress Palestinian political movement. So tell me why two globally recognised T groups, Lehi and Ergon, conducted attacks against the British while they were being favourably treated. Now, may I also say that these groups, their ideology of Zionism was revisionist Zionism, which, when it comes to land, expands far, far further than any other form of Zionism. May I also add on to that the current Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu,
What up, though?
his father was the secretary for said T group that I just mentioned, Lehi. And he is also, I believe it's called Likud. He is a candidate of Likud, which is a party that is also heavily backed by revisionist Zionism. So just if you can explain why Lehi and Ergun conducted attacks against the British during their favourable treatment in British Mandate Palestine.
No, stick to one point.
No,
The British